Hello and thanks for joining us. Counting down to Election Day in Georgia. Thousands of you have already voted and thousands more are expected to cast their ballots.
With that, how is your vote counted once you cast your ballot? Ashlyn Webb joins us in studio with more on how that works.
Yes, if you voted last election with the new system, you already know how the process to cast your ballot works. You vote on a touchscreen, get a printout listing your selections. But from there, how is your vote counted? We spoke to Houston County's Elections Assistant Supervisor, Andy Holland. Holland says once you make your selections for each race, you get a printed ballot showing your choices.
The voter then has a chance to review the selections on that printed ballot.
Then you take your copy of the ballot to the tabulator.
The ballots are counted as the voter scans them. So it is the scanner that's actually tabulating their vote.
So you, the voter, can watch as your vote is officially counted. Holland says during November general elections like this one, Board of Elections do audits. He says officials hand count a select group of ballots
To make sure that the scanners are properly tabulating the votes.
Then there's a whole different process with counting absentee ballots. Whether you mailed it or dropped it off in the drop box, once the Board of Elections receives your ballot,
We check their information to make sure it matches what was on their application to verify the voter's identity.
once it's verified, Holland says they store them in a safe and locked location until it's time to open and scan them. That early scanning process begins Wednesday, October 26th.
Where we actually scanned them through the ICC scanning units to be tabulated.
That tabulator will officially count your absentee ballot, but in some cases the tabulator can't count an absentee ballot, so it falls into the court of a vote review panel made up of the Board of Elections and representatives from both the Democrat and Republican parties.
If there's any ballots that have a overvote or a stray mark, something that the scanner can't make a determination on, we'll go to that vote review panel for them to make a determination on that voter's intent.
Holland says there are more checks and balances in this new election system, ensuring that each vote is counted accurately. Frank, Lori, back to you.
Thanks a lot, Ashlyn. Taking a closer look at the state's record early voting turnout, Secretary of State Brad Raffensperger says we've hit another milestone, 1 million votes cast in the election so far.
In a tweet, he paid tribute to state election officials for rising to the challenge and working hard to serve their communities. As a reminder, early voting continues through Friday, November 4th. The deadline to request a mail-in ballot is this Friday.